Okay.
I need to get one of those lights.
I got this on Amazon. It's the best thing ever. Here, I'll show you. No, if I move it, I might mess it up. I'll send you a picture.
But you look so good.
Thanks. And it'll hold your phone. Like if you don't ever do it on the computer, you can do it on your phone. It'll hold my phone. It's pretty cool.
Dang.
I know, and I can adjust the lighting. I have this little remote that it's connected to, and I can like.
Stop. Oh my gosh. And you got it on Amazon?
Mm-hmm. I think I spent $20 or $25.
Okay, well, since I'm going to be on these things, I'm going to invest in one.
I mean, it's cheap, you know. It's a tax write-off. Save your receipt.
Right.
Hey, Brooke.
Hey.
There she is. How are you?
Good. Waiting on my daughter. She's in gymnastics, so I'm outside in the car.
Oh, okay. Got you. Well, we just got like 3 more minutes. I'm so excited. Are y'all having a good week?
So far, so good.
I'll be glad when it's done raining.
Oh gosh. I know. I got so sleepy today.
I know I did too. I was like, oh, hold on.
Oh, I was sitting in car line and I was like, good gosh. I'll be the one to fall asleep and they'll honk the horn at me.
I know.
Yeah.
So funny.
I think we have at least 2 or 3 more days of it. Is what I've seen on my phone.
You got to be kidding me.
It changes all the time.
I know. I don't ever watch the news, y'all. So the weather is always a surprise for me, okay? I just walk outside. I'm like, oh, might need this today. Hey, Brandy. Girl, are you in your house with a mask on?
Oh. I'm at work. You ding dong.
I was like, is it that bad?
It is that bad in my house.
Hey, Lindsay.
Really?
Lindsay, this is Mia. Have y'all met Mia?
I hadn't yet.
So Mia is Morgan's new recruit. Are y'all so excited? And this is Brooke. Everybody say, hey, Brooke.
Hey, Brooke.
She's my new recruit. I'm so excited for y'all to be on tonight. Okay. Hopefully, Missy, she'll be on soon. I'm going to send her. Hold on. See if I can send her a message real quick in this. I think I can share. Oh, there she is. She's getting on. Okay. Kathy. She's so stinking cute, y'all. I just love it. Okay, you guys. Hey, Kathy.
Hi.
I call her Mama Kathy. Okay, y'all. So I just got 2 announcements. It's the beginning of the month, so we don't have any recognition yet, but it's coming, right? So we do have May Race. So I am mailing all these little flyers to like everybody, okay? Even if you're not able to come and attend in person, you can still hop on and watch the virtual replay. Y'all, national sales directors right now are not doing in-person stuff. Not a lot of them are, okay? Our company is not even doing in-person stuff. So if you can go get in person with people who are higher up in the company, you need to. So it's $29, hollylow.com/events. It's the 21st, the 22nd. And you've got to register by Friday. Okay, Friday is the deadline for registration. Y'all, I have been like writing out everybody who's gotten qualified in our unit. Qualified means that she's at least done 600 or more within her Great Start period, okay, her first 4 months. So we're working to push to find 26 more girls before the end of the seminar year. I think we've got some that are lined up from last month that are wanting to do inventory. So we're working on that. I'm so excited. So we're going to do so good. Our goal is to finish at least 10 this month, okay? And then, push and finish 16 more next month, okay? So if we can finish more than 10 this month, I'll be so excited. But yeah, so I wanted to share those two things. And then I'm going to introduce my amazing friend. I'm so incredibly grateful for her being willing to hop on here and train my girls. This is Miss Cathy Burrell. She is a senior sales director with 2 offspring sales directors under her. Super excited. She's from Montrose, Colorado. She's married to Jim Burrell. She has 2 children and 2 grandchildren. She loves the mountains and a good adventure. This amazing, hold on. Let's make sure we're all muted. Okay, friends. This amazing powerhouse woman was trained by Mary Kay Ash personally. She has 2 offspring directors. She finished the 300,000 unit club 5 times in a row, okay? 350 one time, and this past year did 500,000 with her unit, okay? She has earned 20 total Mary Kay cars, 2 being Pink Cadillacs, one of those being the prestigious plus sized Pink Cadillac. Her highest monthly commission for 1 month is $14,100, not including free car compensation or product sales. Oh my goodness. Currently standing number 1 most improved in the state of Colorado, ranked number 10 in the home state of Colorado with a total of 232 directors in her state. You guys, this woman loves, she said, this is a quote from her. I was blessed to have known Mary Kay Ash. She started this company with a mission of enriching women's lives. Today, not only do we still get to do that with a company that has the most amazing products and opportunities, we also get to chase after dreams. Those dreams can be small or very large. The opportunities are unlimited and free for everyone to choose. Mary Kay said, if you can dream it, you can achieve it. And she made that true every step of the way. What I love is I get to watch women grow into the person God created them to be along the pathway to their dreams. While their families are blessed and they bless and enrich the lives of other women, there is nothing better than that. Y'all, please give it up for Miss Cathy Burrell. So excited.
Well, hey, ladies. Hey, sweet Nikki. First of all, you have the most amazing director in all Mary Kay land. Just know that. She's got heart and hustle like no other. And she's a little Mary Kay mama, and she gets to become a Mary Kay mama to you all. Doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are. I know sometimes it's tough for me to learn from the young chickadees, but you know what? They've got a lot to teach me, and I will sit at her feet whenever she can accomplish what she has accomplished. I would be honored to sit at her feet and learn from her. So you all have the best. So I know it's tough when you have finished some really, really big goals as a unit. And that may or may not mean anything to you, but I've just been watching her, which means I'm watching you all. And I'm watching you grow and change as well. So I do not take it lightly when a director asks me to come in and I get to share with you all, because when someone trusts me enough to put you in my hands, I want to make sure and say the right thing. So thank you from the bottom of a very grateful heart, Miss Nikki, for having me, and ladies for being here, because here's what I know. Here on a Tuesday night, y'all could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be right here, and that's a big darn deal. So while I'm here, where'd my big notebook go? I wanted to take notes on you too. Here we go. Here's a piece of paper. Okay, so we've got up in the corner, pretty lady, glasses, hair like I want mine.
Mia.
MLPARR. Come in and tell me your name and how long you've been in.
Hey, I'm Mia Parr.
Mia?
Yes.
How do you spell that, Mia?
MIA.
MIA, just like it sounds.
Yeah. It's okay.
How long have you been in, Mia?
A week?
1 week. Okay. I'm going to knock your socks off. No, I'm not. Okay. If you wanted to learn one thing tonight, Mia, is there anything in particular? Thank you for letting me pick on you. I would have crawled under the table if I'd only been a consultant for 1 week and they started with me. So Mia, thank you. What do you do in your other life?
I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I work out and just deal with everyday life.
You know what? I'm going to speak into being a stay-at-home mom too. Good for you. Good for you. Who brought you in? Who's the smart lady that did that?
Morgan White.
Morgan brought you in. Good. Why did you say yes, Mia?
Well, I wanted to make some extra money.
Okay.
And, you know, I'm a Christian, and it's a God-based company, and you don't find that a lot. So that's one of the things that, you know, when Nikki was talking to me about it, it appealed to me. So that is one of the other reasons.
I love that. You know what? You know, just being a Christian anyway is tough. But I forget what it's like in the real world. I worked in a factory, and I know what that's like. And then whenever you fall into a safe place in a Mary Kay land, here's the story. Here's the story, Mia. 95% of the women in Mary Kay are wonderful. You're going to run into 5% that are not so kind. So there's that. So you'll say, Kathy said there would be days like these. Okay. So what would be one thing you would want to know, even though you've only been in a week? Is there anything that you have a question about? I know we're filling your cup. We need to fill it with everything, but what would one thing be?
The one thing I think that I have the most questions about is the product and how it will help my skin, how it will help someone else's skin.
Okay.
With the aging process.
Oh, well, look at this. I'm going to be 77 next month.
Oh my God.
No, I'm not, Mia.
Oh, oh my gosh.
Okay. How much would you like to purchase?
I know, right?
Okay. How long have you been on the product, Mia?
I have been on probably about 5-6 months, maybe.
Okay, so you're kind of new to the product yourself. Well,
yes.
You know, and I was too, and I had very, very challenging skin, Mia, and you know, it almost stopped me in my tracks. But women love this product. You can go out and spend more on products, but you won't get a better quality product than Mary Kay. You can spend more, but definitely not get more. So that's coming. That's coming. We're number one in skincare. We're number one in our oil-free eye makeup remover. And that's where it's at, and that's what counts. Mary Kay wanted to create an affordable product that even our teenage clients could afford it. So she wanted everyone to be able to experience good skin, not just the people who could afford it. So yeah, very good. Thank you, Miss Mia. Miss Lindsay, would you pop on in and tell me who you are and how long you've been in Mary Kay?
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
I love your smile. You're so joyful.
Thank you. I've been in for 11 months.
Okay, good deal. Why did you say yes, Lindsay?
Extra money. I joined right during like the crazy COVID, and with my job, we were had to take time off. We didn't have a choice, and we took a pay cut also. So I definitely needed more money. So,
wow, isn't that nice how a company treats you? Okay, yeah. Very good. Any one question you would want answered tonight?
Oh my goodness.
It's okay. It's okay.
I don't know. Oh my goodness. That's a hard question.
It is. It's a loaded question. But if there's something on your heart, and don't feel bad. It's all good. It's all good because I'm going to throw some stuff out there. When I get done, you'll have some questions. Thank you, Miss Lindsay. All right, Miss Roseanne, tell me who you are, where you're from, and how long you've been in Mary Kay.
I'm Roseanne. I've been in Mary Kay for right at a year, a little bit over a year.
Okay. And then what do you do in your other life when you're not partying with us?
I am a personal assistant.
Okay. You make everybody else look good, don't you?
Yeah, I try my best.
You make everybody look good. You make everybody else money. Now we're going to work for Roseanne. Okay. Why did you say yes to Mary Kay?
Because I love the product. I could always spot somebody else who was wearing Mary Kay.
How long have you been wearing Mary Kay?
A year.
Okay.
I wasn't wearing it even before my Sunday school teacher absolutely loved her face. And I said, what do you use? And she said, Mary Kay. And from then on, I could point out people and know they just have a certain glow, a certain look. It's not heavy.
No.
And I've just said I could never sell something that I wasn't 100% for.
Right. Yeah, I understand. That's kind of how I felt too. So, well, good. On the Mary Kay skin, I can spot them in the store as well. Very good. All right, Lindsay, who you got sitting next to you?
Oh, this is Channa. She's one of my recruits.
Channa. Tell me a little bit. How long you been in, hun?
Since March of this year.
Fantastic. And what do you do in your other life?
I used to work at Ingles. It's a grocery store.
Okay. Yep. All right. We got you. All right. And why did you say yes?
To make some extra money, and the skincare has really helped my face. So why not sell it?
We're going to set your sisters free, aren't we? Good. Smart chick. We buy product and we come in because we love and trust that person, don't we? Even if we haven't known her very long, we usually buy a product because we like someone and we trust someone. So real important. Same thing with recruiting and sharing this opportunity. Very good. Miss Brandy, come on in and tell me who you are. Where you're from.
Hello, I'm Brandy, and I've been with Mary Kay for about 6 months.
Okay.
And Lindsay recruited me.
Yay. Hey, what made you want to come in with that little young chickadee?
I wanted to get my skincare at half price.
God, me too.
I'm pretty cheap.
You are a smart consumer. You wanted to be a smart consumer. Good deal. How long have you been wearing the product, Brandy? You're beautiful.
About 6 months, yeah.
Okay.
I use product off and on because I didn't really have a person until I met Lindsay. I'd buy it here and there, but I didn't have a real good consultant, I guess. And so I really started 6 months ago.
Brandy, I like that you said that because now you know what you want to see in a consultant.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. What do you do in your other life?
I do outreach for HIV patients.
Wow. Okay. Very much a servant's heart. That's amazing. All right. And then who do we have? BM Blanchard. BM, am I saying that right? Did I butcher it real good for you?
Hey, so it's Brooke. I don't know why my name went like that, but it's Brooke.
Well, Brooke's a whole lot easier. Thank you. How long you been in, Brooke?
I just joined. I don't think it's been a week yet, but last week.
Okay. Super cool. Do you feel like you're in the right place at the right time?
I certainly do.
Okay. Are you going, oh my gosh, what have I done?
A little bit, but I have faith.
Okay. What you have chosen to do, Brooke, is be a part of an amazing culture, an amazing organization. This is a no mean girl culture, and I know that that's what Nikki stands for. And she'll fight for you, and she'll stand up for you, and she'll teach you how to make a great income without being pushy. And she's just going to help you enjoy the journey and just be joyful about your new business. It's going to have some ups and downs. You're going to fall down. Here's the deal. If you look at Nikki's knees, they're just a little bit bloodier than anybody else's knees on this. So there's going to be very little that you're going to experience, good or bad, that Miss Nikki hasn't already experienced. Sometimes you're going to want to get mad at her, and that means she's probably doing her job, and that's okay. But here's the deal. She's going to make mistakes. She's going to make hiccups. But you know what? We're going to say, we're sorry right now because it's going to happen, but we're going to love her anyway because she has your best interest at heart. Doesn't that feel good? Yeah.
It does.
Very good. Very good. All right, Miss Brooke, thanks for coming in. Miss Shelley, do you want to tell us who you do not have to show yourself? Oh, you are going to. I'm so excited.
Hi. So my name is Shelley. Lindsay recruited me about 7 months ago. I did say yes.
Lindsay.
Okay. I did. I really wanted that car. To be honest with you, I was like, what? So the car intrigued me, but also, you know, you can get a discount at half off. You can make a profit. And then the community, being a part of like the sisterhood. That's what intrigued me the most.
I'm so glad you caught on to that. I love that. All right, Lindsay, are you almost red jacket or already red jacket?
I am red jacket.
She is done. Check, check. Moving on. Good deal. Well, isn't it fun to be on a winning team? I wasn't always the best player on a team, but it didn't matter if I was sitting on the bench. I wanted to be on the winning team. Okay, so these girls are on the winning team. I'm so excited. Y'all are in Nikki's team regardless. You're under her umbrella. Hang on. Come in here. Hi. How are you?
Not good. I'm gonna get out real quick.
Okay.
I'll say hi later.
All right. Thanks, baby. They just got in from Georgia. I guess they just pulled up. I was in your neck of the woods last week, ladies.
Aww.
So how fun is that? Okay. So I just wanted to feel for, thank you ladies for letting me put you on the spot. I wanted to feel for where you're at, where you're coming from, and how long you've been in Mary Kay. Because when I came in, it was like the deer in the headlights, and I was scared to death. And my recruiter took me to a meeting an hour away, and I would have never walked into a room full of women on my own. Okay. I had no self-confidence, super shy, super quiet. And here's what I know. Nobody ever introduced me as, oh my gosh, you got to meet my friend Kathy. She's so shy and quiet. You're just going to love her. Okay. Says no one. Okay. And so, my recruiter then said, oh, by the way, it's soccer season. Here's where the meetings are. I will not be going back because I'm busy on Monday nights. And I went, well, okay. Good enough for her. It's good enough for me. She doesn't need a meeting. I guess I don't either. Wasn't taking it real serious. Came in to be a smart consumer, and thought, well, I didn't really think there was money really to be made in the business. And I guess I didn't quite believe in it yet. The women that recruited me, I did not know either one of them very well. And so I think it's kind of fun, you know, when we start to add team members, we get real excited because we want to share it with people that we love and care about. And there's nothing wrong with that. And then we begin to share it with people we don't know very well. So, so as you build your business in Mary Kay land, okay, every event, I heard Nikki, literally, this is on my notes, okay? Every event can make a difference and be a turning point in your world, okay? So I loved, you know, I still wasn't real sure, but when I went to an event, sometimes you don't know, that's where she or you or your sister consultant can catch a vision of what this business really is all about. Because there's so many scams out there. We're just waiting for people to take advantage of us, I guess. But hear my heart. I'm going to go all the way back to who was working and then came home and had to be at home and be a Mia, you were a stay-at-home mama, did not work outside the home, right? Okay. Here's what I know, Mia. Okay. Hang on to that because you know how to run a household. I'll take a woman any day that knows how to run her kids, run a household, and keep the household looking like a well-oiled machine. Whenever I was trying to be a stay-at-home mama, this was my laundry day. I know I have a laundromat mentality. I want it all done on the same day. And my husband always says, just do a little laundry every day. No, I don't want the mess around every single day. So I have a laundromat mentality. I want it all done. That's out of the way. The next day was the floors. The next day were the bed sheets. And the next day, we had a system. Okay. Because I thought, well, if I'm going to be at home, and not that my home was so amazing. It just wasn't. I wasn't this neat freak or OCD. I'm nothing like that. Okay. But I thought, okay, if I'm going to be a stay-at-home mom, I am going to work it as if I'm working a job and maintain my home. And I found out real quick, nobody cheered for me when they walked through the door because the underwear was clean that day. Nobody cared. Nobody noticed. And then it's like, okay, they notice when it's not done. Okay. But here's what I know in the pandemic. A lot of women got thrown back into their home when they were used to leaving the house. Mm. They about lost their dang mind because they weren't used to working and running a household at the same time and going and getting lunch and having the homeschool thing going on. And they didn't know how to navigate it. They lost their mind. Okay. And you might be one of those that did. Okay. Here's what I know. Mary Kay women, we've done this for years. This wasn't no big thing. This is what we have done. Come on in and say hello. This is Miss Stella. Can you say hello? I gotta have a hug. Hi. She's my little cheerleader and my little office assistant. Oh, I can't miss a hug. I love you.
Is that the dogs or anything?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for being so kind. This is how I built my business, with my kids around my knees, and now it's my grandbabies, love that. So here's what I know. Once they figured out Mary Kay Land, y'all knew what you were doing anyway, because you had either worked outside the home, started Mary Kay business all at the same time. There's a little bit of everything sprinkled in there. Here's what we know now. A year and a half later, or a year later, 1 year later, okay, these women stayed at home and they figured out, I didn't spend much money on eating out. I didn't spend much money on gas. I spent very little on childcare, and I saved a whole lot of money. What can I do now to be at home and work from home? It's a challenge, don't get me wrong, but it's the best thing out there. Okay. So know that you are in the right place at the right time. Now, if you work another job and things have opened up and you went back to your job, it's okay. Mary Kay designed this. But what I want you to do is look for those women that got a taste of working at home and went, I like it. Now what can I do to continue with that? I don't want to go back to that demanding job. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. So you're going to be looking for women like that. So keep that in mind. So anyway, every event gives you a vision. Whenever you show up for Monday night meetings, or you show up for, what's your thing called? Power of Pink? No.
Peek into pink.
Huh?
Peek into pink.
Oh, I love it. So y'all want to be a part of that, participate in it. Mm-hmm. You can wear your jammies from your waist down, look professional on the top half. Do you not love that? I have my work clothes. My husband, I already had comfy jammies because we worked from home anyway already, but I would always have my Mary Kay face on, my Mary Kay hair. But if you've never tried Soma pajamas, they are so cozy and so comfy. And I joked about it because they were like my splurge jammies for Christmas one time. And my husband got them for, I told him what I wanted. And, okay, They were $80 jammies, okay? So they were a Christmas gift. Okay, so I loved them. I would take a shower and put them back on. And he would come home and my face was made up. And this is before pandemic. And he would go, you were this way this morning when I left. I said, I know, I love them so much. I had to put them back on. So anyway, they became my work clothes. And who knew in the pandemic, I was already cool. So there's that. All right. So building your business. First thing you want to do is work on your pearls of sharing. If y'all haven't done that, and whatever Nikki's deal is, for my unit, and y'all know you're going to follow Nikki's, but for the first 5, I call them come dream with me appointments, okay? Because I want women to come dream with me in a Mary Kay world. It doesn't sound as threatening or as intimidating as doing an interview or, whatever, a career chat, okay? So they come dream with me. And then when you've had 5, you get your earrings. Nikki's might be different. When you do your next, when you do your next 5, you get your pretty little bracelet. When you do your next 5, you get your pretty little necklace, okay? Yeah. By then, you will have started building your team. Keep it very loosey-goosey. Just come dream with me in a Mary Kay world. This helps me with my training, and you earn your pearls of sharing. I would give her a gift for listening, some kind of a gift for listening, okay? And Nikki will help you navigate that, okay? All Mary Kay has ever asked of us is that we pass it on. That's it. I can remember becoming a director. And again, ladies, it wasn't because I thought I was so good and I knew so much that I could be a director. I was totally intimidated with that. But I knew that the only way to really get in Mary Kay's face and get to her home and be trained by her is we had to be a director. Okay? So that was what I worked for, okay? That's just what I worked for. So that was important to me. So I earned my pearls of sharing, got into my red jacket. I didn't like the color red on me. That was too bold of a color for me, okay? But now I love what red does and what it represents. It's so incredible. And it's the only place Mary Kay is where everybody wants to wear the same outfit, okay? So be proud of that red jacket. And if you don't like the red jacket, very quickly move right on into the director jacket. That's okay too. Nikki won't complain. It's all good. But otherwise, how exciting is it to be on Lindsay's team, who's a red jacket? That means she has 3 business associates if y'all are new, okay? And this makes it more fun. It is more fun to learn together with somebody, even if you're new. I thought I kind of had to be experienced to learn how to do the business, and found out, 9 months later, I piddled and didn't go to meetings, and I was thinking about quitting. And then my husband said, well, why are you quitting? And I said, well, I don't know. I paid off my student loans. I think I'm good. And he said, well, go get your money back. Well, by then, I let everybody put everything on layaway at the time. So probably the only person that's put a house on layaway, right? But anyway, so in my money bag, there was $500. He said, go get your money bag and let's add up how many checks you haven't cashed yet, because I let him pay half and half later and whatever. So anyway, it's creative financing is what that was called. So there was about $500 cash in there. And he said, why are you quitting? I said, well, I don't know. I didn't think it was very deep and very meaningful to sell lipstick and cleanser. I don't know. I didn't know what I was looking for. I just thought it was a stepping stone to get to another level. I'd gone back to school full time and was doing hair and navigating Mary Kay all together. And all I can tell you is it kind of worked. And then I thought, maybe I'll go get trained. We'll see how that works, okay? Because I was doing okay on my own. So I did go to a meeting finally on my own, and scared to death, walked in the back, slipped into the back, listened to the meeting, and jetted right out. Didn't even say hey or anything to my director. And I wasn't trying to be rude. It was probably rude, but I just thought I could slip in and be unnoticed, So that's how that went down. So she started working with me and asked me for permission. I was scared to death they were going to teach me to be pushy, and I wasn't comfortable with that. And she said, just do it my way for 4 months, and I'll let you go back to doing it your way. You can quit, whatever. And I thought, you know what? I've done a lot of other things and I didn't like, and I can do anything for 4 months. I'll give it a try. You go ahead, show me, prove it, prove that this business works. Well, 4 months later, we were in a free Mary Kay car and I was making a whole lot more money and I didn't have to be pushy. Is that okay? So trust this little chick right here. She's got it. She's got it. She's earned more free cars. National Queen's Court of Sales. I don't know what all her accolades are, but I'm so stinking proud of her. She loves people and she loves you, so she's not going to lead you wrong. Okay, steps to move up and move on into Red Jacket. Number 1, make a decision and decide. You're already in. And I know I was in and I kept analyzing it until I paralyzed it. Are these women going to take advantage of me? Do they just look at me with a dollar sign in their eye? I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure how genuine it really was. I can remember going to a workshop and all the directors were sitting at the top and they were all laughing and giggling. They're so excited to see each other. I came from a very cutthroat world of hair. That is cutthroat, sister. Okay. And it wasn't fun. So we weren't that way. All right. So I sat with my arms folded and I watched and looked and I leaned into my recruiter. Don't you know she loved me? And I said, are these women really that happy? And she said, well, she makes $10,000 a month. She makes $9,000 a month. And I think her biggest check was $15,000. She said, I think they're pretty happy. Okay, fine. So there was that. So then I leaned in, my arms unfolded, and I thought maybe I should hear what they have to say. So there was that. Okay. Let's see. Make a decision. We have to be bold enough to ask competent people to listen. Okay. I want your level and above to listen. Okay. Would she be someone you would be proud to take and introduce to Mary Kay? All right. So be thinking that thought. What do you want your team to look like? What do you want and I don't mean in the way of looks. I mean in the way of heart. I mean, what do you want your culture to look like on your team and in Nikki's unit? Okay. In your own unit. You ladies create the culture in your unit. This is your unit. Okay. So there's that. Number 2 is tie your goal to moving up to something or someone. Okay. Tie your goal. Maybe you want to help your unit grow as a unit. Sounds to me like you've got some growth going on and that's your goal. Okay. I would tie it to a special vacation. I would tie it to an extra income, something, but your goal or your dream, put it however you want. You don't understand the ripple effect of how many other people are attached to your goal and to your dream. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool. Your kids are attached to your goal and your dream in Mary Kay. Your family is attached to your goals and your dreams in Mary Kay. Okay. So number 3, decide who we're going to talk to, decide who we're going to approach. Try not and exclude anyone. Try not to prejudge because you might have missed me. One, I had horrible acne. I was so shy and quiet, couldn't even hardly say my name. Most women, most people would have passed right over me. I am so grateful that my recruiter didn't just glaze over me. I am so thankful for that because she could have, I don't know that I would have wanted me on my team. Okay. Now I changed and I grew, but sometimes there's does she have a great work ethic? Does she have family? Does she have a little circle of influence? Is she involved in different clubs? Does she like to be involved? Okay. And again, I liked, being involved in stuff. I just didn't initiate it first, if that makes sense. Okay. But I was a good team player. So there you go. Let's see. Listen to their chit chat as you're doing a facial. Oh my gosh, my boss was awful today. Oh my gosh, I hate my job. Or maybe they love their job, but they don't get paid enough. They need a real something on the side that can probably take them higher than where they're at already. They just don't know it. So who could you ask to listen? Think that thought, okay? I'm not asking you to do Mary Kay right now. I'm just asking you to listen. That's it. Just need you to listen. I want to earn my pearls to Sharon. Can you help me? Women like to help other women. I mean, for goodness gracious, I go to Sam's Club, and whenever they were having snacks out or whatever, and she would have a goal on the side of her card, I'd buy one because I wanted to help her with her goal that day. Anybody relate to that? Okay, good. All right, so I'm not asking you to do Mary Kay right now. I'm just asking you to listen and give me your opinion about what I'm started. Okay, so easy peasy. Does she like people? Does she need extra money? Okay, hunt for the need that she has. Listen for the need. Nikki will figure out the need, okay? Because I'm just guessing that Nikki's doing your come dream with me, your career chats with you, okay? So it's all on Nikki. You get a no, it's Nikki's no, and it's all on her. Is that not? Does that not release? That just releases it, right? Okay. Gather stories. This is why I gathered every single story. I wanted to know your background. So gather stories of other women and how they decided to do Mary Kay. It's okay to ask. I know it's our job to ask questions. And sometimes I probably ask way too many questions. Because this is our job. We have to be, but as a little kid, sometimes, oh, that's rude. You don't ask questions. Oh, yes, you do. You just do, because this is how you get to know people. Whenever I have talked to a total stranger, here's the deal. A lot of times they don't ask you questions back about yourself, but when they walk away with a little peppy step because she's really nice. You know, she wanted to know something about me. And I got to know now. You know, I did have one lady one time. Okay, I was new in town. I was in Mary Kay now, and we went to lunch. My neighbor later wanted to introduce me to a couple other ladies. And of course, you know, I'm not going to pounce on them with Mary Kay, but I am collecting information. Oh, what do you ladies do? Well, what are you up to? Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, finally, one lady looked at me and said, "Are you writing a book?" I'm like, "Oh." Okay, that was her crap. Don't let her crap be your crap. But it did make me pull back in like, whoa. But I've never had it. Most people walk away and feel very empowered and very loved that you were genuinely interested. I wasn't asking anything. So she must have had something to hide. And my question was super generic. I wasn't fishing for anything. There you go. Small town, probably something going on. I didn't have a clue. There you go. Okay. So gather stories about different women and why they decided to do Mary Kay. Okay. Building that strong team. And then you're going to take that team with you, because now what Lindsay's going to work with and Nikki is her girls building their team, because that's when you learn the most, is whenever you have that new team member. That's when I went, oh, I got to step up my game. Before I was kind of shooting from the hip and doing okay, but it's like, oh, I guess I better do exactly the right way. And when you have a team member come with you, it's amazing. It's like you do it exactly right, but you make mistakes and you knock bottles over and you forget the steps and you know, moisturize before you did microderm. I've done it all wrong even today. So I just say slap it all on. It just works. That's all I know. Number 5, always be sincere. There's not one of you on here that doesn't have the right heart for this business, or you wouldn't have already chosen Mary Kay. And I love that about you. So just be sincere. How many of you feel different as a result of being in Mary Kay no longer than you've been in? True story. Yeah. We're still sitting back, still kind of analyzing it, maybe, if you're still pretty new, but that's okay. Let people know, when you're done. Susie Q, this is why I would want you on my team. You're such a team player. You have such a genuine heart. You're so joyful. This is the kind of culture I want in my team, that kind of thing. So let her genuinely know why you want her to listen, okay? Number 6, get the thought out of your head, what if I lose someone? What if I lose a customer? Here's the deal. What if she comes in and hates it? Is she going to hate you? I always tell people, whether or not Mary Kay works out for you, our friendship is not contingent on that. Okay. So just know that. But I think everyone deserves the opportunity to try this business. But it did give me a little bit of grief, because I thought, oh my gosh, their success now falls on my shoulders. Not true. It falls on Nikki's. Not true. Not true. No. It doesn't. Because if she comes in and Mary Kay doesn't work for her, and she says this Mary Kay doesn't work, is that our fault?
No.
If she comes in and earns a Cadillac, is that your fault?
Mm-mm.
Nope. You don't get credit for that either. You get credit for giving her the opportunity, and what she does with it is up to her. Okay. Does that release a little bit of pressure?
Yep.
Good. My recruiter decided to step away from Mary Kay. Now, could it be because I asked her so many questions and I probably drove her nuts? It could be. I don't know. And no, her dream wasn't my dream, though. It's okay that my recruiter quit, and she didn't quit. I was earning a free Mary Kay car. She wasn't. I don't think she was mad at me for it, but she did go on to Mary Kay heaven. And but her dream wasn't my dream. And so it's okay to pass your recruiter up. It's okay to pass your director up. We welcome it. But Mary Kay was so wise in the way she built this marketing plan that you're not taking anything away from anything. You don't lose anything. Okay. With teamwork, you always want to figure out what's in it for her. If she joined, help her understand what's in it for her. Okay. I know that we have goals too. How's my time? Okay. Let's see. What could be in it is a little bit of self-confidence. Having a little bit of determination in building this team. Because guess what? You're going to kiss a lot of frogs, by the way. I didn't tell you that. Because here's what happens. I have someone who decided to lean in to recruiting. I did 2 chats for her, 2 come dream with me. They both said no. And she went, I'm never going to offer the opportunity again. This Mary Kay doesn't work. She hasn't come back to a meeting since. And it's like, wow, I guess she was new. I didn't prepare her. Not everyone says yes to coming into this business.
Right.
In the beginning, Mary Kay's rule of thumb is 1 in 5 will actually be on your team. Hence, do 5 chats, get your pearls. By then, you probably have a new team member. Okay. So keep that in mind. Don't take the no's personal. Okay. So be careful with that. We are, going to have a marvelous May. You guys have gotten the bonus. The $100 bonus has been extended. Some of you probably came into that $100 bonus time. Now, Mary Kay didn't give directors a raise. Did y'all know that? She just gave consultants a raise. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I think they needed to pay y'all more. Okay. So now, the commission is higher than it's ever been. I can't even tell you what it is exactly because I know I'll jack some of the numbers up. But all I know is you let Nikki work for you this month and you can either have $100 bonus, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Mm-hmm. I say go out and add 5 people to your team and get $500. Why not? Why not? Okay. Always be willing to do the follow-up. Okay. Follow-up is critical because when we get done, I know that Nikki probably you'll hear her say, when's a good time for me to touch base with you tomorrow? if she didn't go ahead and recruit her that on the spot, she's going to do follow-up. Okay. And so that's probably the most important part of the career chat is the actual follow-up. Okay. With the follow-up, you're going to hear Nikki say things like, if she calls you back before tomorrow, you're going to keep it, okay, because you're not an expert yet, and we don't expect you to be. But you can say, I don't know, what impressed you the most that Nikki had to say to you? Let her talk. Let her talk. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, okay? Your follow-up, it's not your job, it's Nikki's job. But sometimes we are offering the opportunity to women we know really well, okay? And then, the second thing you can say, well, I'm just curious. What do you feel that attracted you to the business, and then everything that Nikki had to say, and then of course Nikki's going to get a feel probably that very day. I do on a scale of 1 to 4. Nikki may do something else,
Yes,
but okay, yeah. Okay, very good, very good. So let Nikki work for you. I want her running to the end of the finish line in May with her tongue hanging out. I want her crying. I want her calling me and bawling because you all have got her working, okay? I want you to work her tail feathers off, okay? Oh, I have a joke for you. This has nothing to do with nothing. Why do ducks have tail feathers? Y'all know?
No.
To cover their butt quacks. All right. That was free, Nikki. That was free. Okay. Here's what I know. Your friends and your family are going to be the first people to talk you out of your Mary Kay dreams. True story. Probably even in your other world, whatever dream you had. This is where you get to put your blinders on. Do not share your dreams with people who are not supportive, okay? Because you don't need a Debbie Downer. You don't need to open that up, okay? Just share it with people who are going to be supportive of it. And if they're not in Mary Kay, they're still not really going to understand it. But sometimes it's our friends and family who will be the first person to talk us out of our dreams. That's why there are many people sitting at home miserable because they listened. Don't be the person that listens to that, okay? You have to guard your heart and guard your mind. What is going on in the inside, whatever is manifesting in your heart and your mind on the inside will manifest on the outside, okay? A lot of people say the biggest difference is the 6 inches between your ears. Let me tell you, it's really 12 to 18 inches between your mind and your heart. Because if your heart doesn't line up with what your mind thinks she wants, they have to be in alignment, okay? This is a heart thing in this business, okay? Have the heart of a lion, the skin of a rhino, and the soul of an angel. Let me read that again. Have the heart of a lion in this business, okay? Got to be courageous. The skin of a rhino, because people are going to hurt our feelings, but the soul of an angel, because you always have to handle it with a very soft touch, okay? The hustle brings the dollar, ladies, but the experience brings the knowledge, but persistence will bring you success. So there's no secret sauce. Roll your sleeves up. Be willing to take a hit here and there, get a little bit of rejection, and then flick it off your shoulder. It's right here, baby. Put it right here and then just flick it off, okay? Because guess what? You're getting better and better every day, baby. And that's what I want you to tell yourself. You're having a rough day or somebody's giving you crap, you say, put it right there, and flick it off and you move on, okay? This is not always a walk in the park, but you know what? This is the most simple business I've ever done, the most simple thing. I've worked fast food. I have worked in a factory. I have scooped manure. I have worked on a dude ranch. There's very little I have not done, okay? This is the most simple thing I've ever done. All right. So take it as a blessing. I would, whoever offered you this opportunity, I want you to write them a love note and thank them for offering you this opportunity. I don't care if you like her. To this day, until I moved, the last 2 moves I moved, I lost my recruiter's address, and I hate that. I could probably kind of track it down again, but I used to thank her, even though she wasn't in Mary Kay, because of you. You have changed our family's income, and I just want to thank you for that. And so I used to send her a note, never ever heard back from her, but I used to always send her a note. I don't know where she's at today, but y'all have inspired me to go look her up now. So I want you to thank your recruiter, thank your director, because by golly, she takes a hit every day for you in the background that you don't even realize. So just go ahead and thank her right away. Any questions? Pop on in if you got any questions. Anything?
We always do share takeaways and affirm. I know Chana's like, seriously, Nikki. But we like to affirm the trainer. So if we could we'll start with Lindsay and Chana. Just share one thing that you're taking away from the training. What was your favorite quote, whatever?
Mine's I like calling it the "Come Dream with Me." I think that's cute. And then the "Have a heart of a lion, the skin of a rhino, and the soul of an angel."
Good.
Your turn.
Thank you.
What Lindsay said.
Okay, I'm good with that. I'm good with that, sister.
I like that you said don't share your dreams with the people who aren't supportive, because there's a bunch of my family who aren't.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of hard.
Well, I'll never forget when we earned our first car. They were like, "Oh, okay, nice." Mm-hmm. And then we went on to the Cadillac, and I don't think it was my dad. I don't think he meant to be negative, but he was like, "Oh, you got a lot to keep up with now," like it was a negative thing, and it stuck because he worked very hard for a living, and being a farmer and raised on a farm, you just work till the job is done. Mm-hmm. You don't shut off at 5 o'clock, So our hours are a little bit irregular, and do not expect people outside of Mary Kay to understand it. So it's okay. It's okay. But by golly, they can affect you. So be very, very careful with that. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you.
Brandy, you want to go next?
Yes, ma'am. My takeaway is I'm going to put it right there and click it away.
That's right. And that could have everything to do with Mary Kay and personal, can it, Brandy?
Yep. I'm going to put it right there, and that's it.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Kathy.
Thank you, Brandy.
Brooke, you want to share?
Yeah, so first I want to say thank you, Kathy. And I also like the "Come Dream with Me." And then it got to me how you said you were also shy and you didn't think that, anybody would pick you or whatnot, to not prejudge, because I thank Nikki for not prejudging with me as well. She's kept up with me throughout the years, and she's never been pushy, and she always knew I wanted to join. But I'm glad she didn't prejudge me, because I'm also shy and it's not really my thing. I don't wear makeup. But thank her and thank you.
I'd follow Nikki to the ends of the earth too, Brooke. Very
Mia,
good.
You want to
Very
share?
good.
Mia and then Roseanne.
Okay, I'm technically challenged. One of mine was the heart of a lion, skin of a rhino, and soul of an angel. And also it was don't judge a book by its cover, because some of those people, I've just seen in my past history, some of those people can be your strongest people. Mm-hmm. And so I'm going to take that in and absorb that.
Yeah. And it's easy to work with people that we like, and we get to hand select people. I always jokingly tell people, don't recruit anybody you wouldn't want to sleep with.
That's right.
Because you might have to room with her sometime. You better like her.
Thank you so much, Kathy. I have enjoyed this tremendously.
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate it.
You're in the right place at the right time.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Roseanne, you can go ahead if you want.
I would think have the heart of a lion, the skin of a rhino, and the soul of an angel. That's quite a balance.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Kathy. We appreciate your time.
I appreciate you all. You're amazing. Thank you for showing up tonight. And I'll be watching you on the scoreboard, ladies.
So, Kathy, I just wanted to share my takeaway real quick. I love that you told the girls to let me do all the work for them. I loved that because that's always my goal with team building. Just let me do it for you. Let me show you how to do this. Thank you for saying that. And thank you for reminding them about the pearls. Even sometimes I get so caught up in all the different promotions that Mary Kay's got going on that sometimes I forget about the pearls, but those are always a thing for y'all. So I'll put that flyer out today. So y'all remember you can earn your pearls this month if you haven't already, okay?
We do drop the ball on that. Nikki's right. I forget. So I've gotten to where I have this every meeting. So even if there's seasoned consultants, we earn them over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And she'll come up with something else when you earn that set. But you watch, you earn that set of pearls, you'll be a whole different woman and you'll have a whole different team of women. And yeah, it's her job. When we're new consultants, we're not trained in how to share the opportunity. Yeah. We end up saying all the wrong things. So just leave it all on Nikki. She can't flick you off her shoulder though. She don't get to do that.
I love that you said make people feel loved and to build a strong team. I think that is important too. You know, don't just bring anybody in who is just going to do a 225 once a year, but bring in people who want more and are willing to work for it. And you said director's job to follow up. I love that. I love that. Because it really takes the pressure off of the consultants. Like all you have to do is get them to sit down over a cup of coffee. Like that's all your job is. I do everything else. So I just love that. So thank you from the bottom of my heart from sharing your heart tonight with my girls. If you would please send me your address. One thing that our unit loves to do is mail goodies in the mail. We'd love to write cards and thank yous and all of that. So we would love to do that.
That is a lost art, ladies. That is good. And you know what? You should do that with every career chat that you have. Thank her for talking with you.
Yep.
Y'all are amazing. You got a great unit, ladies. This is an amazing team. Powerful women. You are empowered. You empower each other. Oh my gosh. How fun. And don't compare. Don't compare. Appreciate you all.
Thank you so much, Kathy. I hope you have a fabulous evening with your family.
I will. Thank you, ladies.
Bye.
Bye.